Yeah, while we talking about things getting beat up, bro, there's a video there's a video that's out right now that shows an absolute legend of the pandemic, maybe one of the funniest people that came out of the pandemic. Truly. Unintentionally, but obviously the most hilarious story.
He was beating things up too.
That motherfucker was not playing around, bro. Not playing around, inefficient with his time.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about Jeffrey Toobin. Jeffrey Toobin is the man that jerked off during the Zoom meeting, which is a thing of efficiency. They're going on a 30-minute break. He need to crank that dick and then get back to work.
An efficient jerk is the best jerk.
100. And if he's married and trying to do it to satisfy his wife later, he's just trying to clear that chamber so that he can be the best man that he needs to be with his wife. It's really the most selfish thing that he could do.
He's a feminist.
He's a feminist in a lot of ways. He's about a woman achieving climax, right? Yes. So this guy's out here. He is 70 years old, has to learn how to use Zoom. I don't even know how to use Zoom, really, when you think about it. Most technology, I don't even fucking know. I learned on TikTok, right? That's probably the reason why I'm not on TikTok, because it's a new bit of technology I'm going to have to learn. So this guy's out here, he got to learn how to use fucking new technology. We're expecting him to know if his Zoom is on or off.
Come on, yo. Be reasonable.
Bruh, the guy's in a new browser window. Old people think if you can't see it, it's not there.
Yeah, they're peekaboo. It's peekaboo.
It's peekaboo, exactly. So he don't know the camera's still on. He's in a different window.
Yeah.
Right? He's watching that porn, getting that yank, and then some creeps on the other side. Watch.
Yeah.
How do you know I'm jerking off?
Fucking creeps.
Yeah. You're just staring at my screen while I'm peeping toms.
Son.
It's disgusting. Those are disgusting
sexist.
people.
I bet if that was a woman...
Son.
Tapping her, flicking her bean, they'd be like, "Whoa, why are you watching?"
Tapping her, flicking her bean,
picking and flicking.
He's picking and flicking her bean. Picking and flick. Oh, that picking and flicking would be okay, wouldn't it? Guy in 2A on flight. No, but
if you watched a girl do that shit, you'd be like, "Why are you watching?"
Son, I was a creep. Last night I'm out to dinner with my boy and his wife said she used to cheat on tests by writing the answers on her thigh and wear a skirt to the test.
Wow.
So if the teacher came up like, "Yo, what's written on your test?" She'd be like, "Why you even look at what's written on your thigh? Why you even looking at my thigh?" You creep. So why the fuck were you even watching this man jerk off, yo?
That's kind of.
We're supposed to be off air 30 minutes. Who the fuck ends the Zoom and then stares at the people during the Zoom for those 30 minutes?
Keep it moving, bro.
Keep that shit moving.
Yeah.
Open up a new window.
Yeah, come on, son.
Open up a new window.
Why you still on gallery view in the Zoom?
Yo,
why you got the Zoom on like that, bro?
Or furthermore, why you just got his shit open?
Oh.
You fucking psychopath. What type of psychopath gonna keep one window only? Sex criminal. Sex criminal.
Prosecute the person.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the whole Zoom call, they had their video off because they were beating off to Jeffrey Toobin. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. The whole video, they was beating off to Jeffrey Toobin. And imagine what was going through their mind. They're sitting home beating off to Jeffrey Toobin. All of a sudden, he starts beating him back.
Oh, Mexican standoff.
It's a beat off. It's a beat off.
Yeah.
It's a Mexican standoff 100%. Yeah. And Jeffrey Toobin don't even know that you're beating off to him.
Yeah.
And to your dismay, he starts cranking away too. So now you had to out him before he could out you.
Oh, you deviant motherfucker.
Because that's what they thought. They're like, oh shit, is there something? Do I have my video on? Oh my God, I got to call HR before he could call HR on me. That motherfucker was on the other end beating off.
Yeah.
Beating his fucking dick to Jeffrey Toobin, and Jeffrey Toobin got to take the fall for both of them.
Damn.
That's sad, yo.
Bruh.
But
honorable man.
Now Toobin's back on CNN, though.
Toobin's back on CNN, and this is one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen in my life. Al, please play the video. I don't even care if we have flagged. I don't even care if everything is demonetized. It is worth it. It's worth any amount of money to see what this man had to say after caught whacking off in his own house.
And Chief Legal Analyst Jeffrey Toobin to talk about this and more. Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, Allison.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, indeed.
I feel like we should address
keep the hands above
what's
the
happened
table.
in the months since we've seen you, since some of our viewers may not know what has happened. So I guess I'll recap. I'll do the honors.
Help yourself.
Okay.
Help yourself.
In October,
said, hold on. She goes, I'll do the honors. Bitch, how dare you? Bitch, my first time back on there, you'll do the honors. Why? Because when I was doing the honors, there's a problem. You know? And he said, help yourself. Press play, Al.
On a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. And you, since then, have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right. Sad to say.
Okay, so let's start there.
Okay.
To quote Jay Leno,
Pause.
what the...
So, what if you just pulled his dick out? Sorry. Right now.
That is correct. Keep talking.
Keep going. I like it when you guys talk.
I like it coming out of your mouth. Tell me more.
All right, keep going.
Quote Jay Leno, what the hell were you thinking?
Well,
Just Jay
obviously,
Leno said that?
I wasn't thinking
the
very
only
well
person
or
that
very
said-
much. And it was something that was inexplicable to me. I think one point, I wouldn't exactly say in my
Hold on,
defense
hold on,
because
hold on,
nothing
hold on.
is really in my defense.
Watch this.
I didn't think I was on the call. I didn't think other people could see me.
You
So,
thought that you had turned off your camera?
correct. I thought that I had turned off the Zoom call. Now, that's not a defense. This was deeply moronic
Pause.
and
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
a
it
defense.
is. I know.
You
100%.
thought the call was off, and now you're jerking off like every regular human being does on their computer.
What happened to being sex positive liberals?
Yeah.
What happened to me? Oh, he can't make money watching some sex workers have sex for work?
Wow.
He's probably on OnlyFans. He probably submitted money. He was trying to pay some
Probably had a
girls
Brazzers
rent.
membership.
He's trying to pay some
Premium,
girls rent.
platinum.
Wow, that's fucked up. That's fucked
You
up.
would think the New Yorker would understand a subscription model better than anybody.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, all of a sudden you got a problem with guys subscribing to some shit.
Wow.
Entertainment.
That's a good ass point. They're like OnlyFans for like dorks. Dorks. Yeah. All right, go. This is great.
defensible, but
Indefensible.
I mean
Jerk off.
that is part of that is part of the story. And you know, I have spent the 7 subsequent months, miserable months in my life, I can certainly confess, trying to be a better person. I mean, in therapy, trying to do some public.
Pause. He didn't mean to jerk off in front of people. He had. What are you becoming a better person for? What needs to be improved?
Being 70 and jerking off.
No, go to an IT class. Take a class how to use your computer. Go to the fucking Genius Bar.
Call
and
your
say-
grandson
Call
immediately.
your grandson and say, how do I turn off the video? How do I turn off the Zoom?
Because daddy's got to come.
How do I turn off the video? Because I can't turn me off.
Yeah.
Me is turned on right now.
Honestly, we should be impressed that a guy at that age still has a sex drive.
We should be impressed he loves his job that much. Imagine you went to work and you're like, I need to beat off midday. I love this job. Working for the New Yorkers, the shit.
Son, this
I
guy,
don't beat off after this.
he's a faithful man. He's not cheating on his girl. He's not stepping out. He's jerking off like a respectable human.
Legend.
Yo.
Legend.
Hey, Jeffrey, if you want a real job, come work at Flagrant 2, dog.
Yes. Come work over here. All right, keep going. This is goofy. You got to say this shit just so you could be a pundit.
Public
on
service, working in a
service.
food bank, which I certainly am going to continue to
Pause.
do. Working on
Ain't nobody want you touching their food.
Why does he think that's a good idea?
You working in a food bank, bro? I got to see the guy that beats off during work touching my food.
He must have meant to say sperm bank. That's the only way I believe that. The only way I believe that. It must have been a slip of the tongue.
Son, sperm bank, I get it. I've been working at a sperm bank. Yeah, boy.
Finally.
Yeah.
I was all, how Jewish is this guy that he's like, community service, I'm going to work at a bank. Like, it's the only thing that he knows how to do. He's like, yeah, this will work.
Okay, keep going.
a new book about the Oklahoma City bombing, but I am trying to become the kind of person
He wrote
that
a new
people.
book about the Oklahoma City bombing.
That's what he's doing in his free time.
There's a joke here. There's a joke
I
here.
would imagine that
How
you
many
get
people died during the Oklahoma City bombing?
25.
Oh, really?
You knew that too
More.
quick.
I thought it was like thousands.
No,
Hundreds.
several hundred.
Yeah.
Really?
How many?
You gotta guess.
Yes.
Like
No,
130
no. That's what they tell you.
Yeah. Sometimes it's inflated. It's inflated. It's I'm an Oklahoma City
The
bombing
media
denier.
narrative
Yeah.
is that 20.
168.
I'm an Oklahoma denier. It's big. It's bad.
How many sperm died in a masturbation? That's billions,
Billions,
right?
dog.
Billions
Yeah.
upon billions. So, yeah. It's probably a better joke than that. Probably a
Speaking
better
of bombing, tell that joke again.
I thought the joke was like this guy gets canceled from all these politicians and all these people that like he was buddy with.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he writes a book about a guy that blows up government buildings.
Yeah.
Like it seems like he was very angry.
He was doing some research.
Yeah.
He was doing some research. How do I blow up a building full of people I hate? Yeah.
By the way, then he's gonna make a fortune because he wrote People versus OJ and then made a show on it and made millions and millions. So he probably made more money on this 6-month leave than he would have just being a pundit on CNN every day.
And what this fucking loser still cares about being on TV.
It's so pathetic.
This is the thing about
Wild.
fame. They get addicted to it. Even this is loser fame. Like just being a pundit on CNN, like that shouldn't be your dream. He's already wildly successful in these other things. He's not a CNN like staffer, right? He's someone that goes on frequently and just talks shit. But he cares so much about being on TV. He needs to be on fucking TV that he's willing to apologize for masturbating in what he thought was his private space at home and go to therapy for it. That is the most loser shit I've ever seen.
And he'd be much more famous if he just got on Instagram and just started talking to the camera like, "Hey, what you want from me?"
He'd be much more famous if he put out the video of him jerking off.
Put out the video, son. Put out the motherfucking video.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have said this. Yo, I thought the thing was off. I'm not a fucking weirdo, dude. I'm not a fucking weirdo. I was jerking off in my own home. I can't jerk off in my own home. What the fuck are y'all been doing?
100% people would have been like, "Yeah, that's a good point."
Yeah.
Fucking
Yo, the arrogance. The arrogance of the people that work at the New Yorker to think he would jerk off to them. You arrogant pigs. Nobody want to jerk off to you.
You're not New York Times.
Your cartoons don't even have color. Get the fuck out of here.
If it was a Maxim call for the people that are in the magazine, not the ones who write it, maybe I understand. But the fact that written journalists, could think that someone would want to jerk off to you. Ain't nobody jerking off to Matt Taibbi. Okay? Nobody jerking off to Glenn Greenwald. Who the fuck?
Matt Taibbi.
Who the fuck is jerking off to these people, yo? Who is jerking off like that is the deterrent. If you need to last longer, you pop on a New Yorker Zoom call. If you're jerking off about to nut, you pop on a New Yorker Zoom call. Okay, let me calm down a little bit. The arrogance that you could immediately, he was jerking off to me. Wouldn't you think he forgot to put on the Zoom? Turn off the Zoom?
100%. How you get mad at a guy and just, hey, you don't got a microphone, you can't talk in the microphone. Hey.
That's it. Just
turn your camera off, bro.
Hey.
The fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's it. You can't have one homie, that's your coworker.
I know, I would roast the fuck out of him.
What would you say?
It'd be mad funny. I don't know. He's like 60 years old jerking off his 60-year-old dick. Like, that's just hilarious.
You let that shit rock. You start recording the screen and shit
I would
like
record
that.
the fuck out of the screen. I'll record the fuck out of the screen. I'd FaceTime him while I'm recording the screen. And just see him look at his phone and turn it off. Like, my phone's not more important than your jerk off?